watch some games. Well, or share watching games. 0-0 going into overtime. Hobart Messiah. Um, oof. It's golden goal. So be aware. Be aware. Drama. So I was watching, probably the second half I watched, and I'm struck at how Messiah is comfortable in tight spaces. And my first thought is like, oh, you're comfortable in tight spaces. And sometimes they forget that they need bigger space. And so they're always playing tight. And Hobart's doing a really good job defensively, really loading spaces so that they're never quite outmanned. So it's not a bad ball, but now they got a. There's one and there's four guys, four from Hobart on that side. So, and I think Hobart's actually moving the ball quicker. It's actually a good ball. That's another good ball. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a goal. What a goal. And that's it. Jeez, I go live and see what happens. Hobart. Oh my gosh. Let's hope they do a replay on this NCAA because that was a. Holy mackerel. Just as I was saying, I thought Messiah wasn't moving the ball quick enough. They go ahead and prove me wrong. Yeah, I know. I know. The second half that I watched, I was actually kind of impressed with how Hobart was approaching the game, really not giving space, really not um, letting Messiah just sort of control the ball willy nilly. And I don't think they've had that in their toolbox where they're able to really control the ball like in past years, but definitely Messiah didn't. Hobart wouldn't let them do that without a lot of pressure, and I think it forced them into these tight spaces, which they're okay with. Hobart was okay with that and making it a physical match at that point. So let me see if I can. Let me see. Let me see. I'll go back. So I don't know if this is going to mess with things. So I forget. Here, this is the start. Ooh. So this is the start of the OT. It looks like. But this is what Messiah was doing, or Hobart was doing really well. That's a terrible. That's a terrible touch. Yeah, they're overloading the side, and Messiah just has to play within those that. But that's a great ball right there. This is another great ball. How this squeaks through, I have no idea. Oh my gosh. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. So, like, okay, like this is like if you're Hobart, you're like, okay, this is okay. Guy covered this guy, right? You have to be careful of somebody should have been this guy should have been a little bit tighter, I would have thought. But whatever. There we go. And this is where like that to me is the pass. It's not this back one. It's this one. Let's get forward. Sorry, I ponder this stuff that really this that's the start of it, right? That's a terrible touch, unfortunately. There's this. But then this guy on the outside here commits to the defending tight the winger. And as he does, let's see if I capture it. There he goes. Oh, and he opens the space behind him, and he's already taken off. That to me is the ball. That's the ball that makes this all possible. Now I will say that to me a little bit of a I don't want to say a lucky goal, but I don't know how it got through. And I think the keeper was just caught off guard for a ball that was going that far post. Wow. Yep. Wow. Okay. What a start to the NCAA tournament. Hot dog. I'm going to keep doing these as I watch games. I'm just going to pop them up. So, um, hope you, hope you tune in. If you have anything, I think you can send chats and I'll read them. I don't know how that works. Yeah. So, all right.